What's up, you guys? My name is Justin. Welcome to my channel, 502 Fragrance Reviews, where the goal of my channel is to give you amazing recommendations for great fragrances, while at the same time bridging the gap between those that are in the fragrance community and those that are the average consumers. And so, there's a certain video, like a certain new series that I started on my channel last week. I'm gonna leave a link to the end so you can watch the first episode. I'm starting a new series, just really simply put, it's my most recent fragrance pickups. That way you guys, my subscribers, can see that what fragrances I'm picking up throughout the year, seeing where my taste is lying. In the first episode, I did my 10 most recent fragrance pickups. And then I said in episode 2 and beyond, it was gonna be my 5 most recent. So now we're on episode 2. And I'm gonna show you guys today my 5 most recent fragrance pickups. But before I hop into that, if you are a part of the close to 70% of my viewers that are watching my videos but is not subscribed to my channel, I strongly encourage that you subscribe to my channel. It's free to do so, I promise. That way you can keep tabs on all the great content I got planned for you guys, and also hit the post notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. So without further ado, let me hop into my 5 most recent fragrance pickups. So springtime is getting closer and closer. I think it's about maybe like a little bit over 2 weeks from spring now, the official start of spring, which is on March 19th. That's the official start of spring. So I'm starting to add more spring fragrances to my rotation. Some of these will be in the summer too, of course, but I'm getting ready for spring. And the first fragrance I want to show you guys that I picked up comes from an indie brand, a really nice indie brand. This comes from the house of Chatelain Luxe, and the fragrance I'm talking about is Yuzu Rose Patchouli. This fragrance right here is going to be so good for me come springtime. This fragrance right here, I believe, is unisex. I think a man or a woman can wear this. Every fragrance is unisex, but this one to me is definitely unisex. For those of y'all that don't know about this house right here, Chatelain Luxe, this is a fragrance brand that it's from the United States. The perfumer behind this fragrance is behind this brand is, I think his name is Sean. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I apologize if you're saying this. Sean Maher, M-A-H-E-R. He resides from St. Louis. It's a perfumer out of St. Louis, an American perfumer. And while I'm on that topic, American perfumer, where I got this fragrance from, I ordered this through American perfumer. I'm not getting paid by them to mention them, but if you live in Louisville, Kentucky, 502 Fragrance Reviews, I'm from Louisville. If you live in Louisville, or if you live close, anywhere like remotely close to Louisville, Kentucky, I strongly encourage that you make the trip to my city, because in my city is a very unique fragrance store called American Perfumer. It's the only fragrance store in the world that features all the perfumes in the store. It's only from American perfumers, and it's a bunch of great artistic style fragrances. Y'all know imaginary authors, y'all know Gallagher fragrances, right? I'm pretty sure most of y'all do. Those are American perfumers. They're in the store. This is another American perfumer brand. This is Sean Maher's brand, Chatelain Luxe. This fragrance right here, it's like the name implies, it's Yuzu, Rose, and Patchouli. Also, there's a 4th note in here, which is neroli. It's so cool. Like the yuzu in here, it's tart and sour, and then you got the freshness of the neroli, but then you got that nice prominent rose note in here, but it's definitely offset by the patchouli. I get a lot of patchouli in this fragrance, but the way that the yuzu works with all this, it's so cool. I don't think I've ever smelled any fragrance I don't know if I've ever smelled a fragrance that's got a really prominent yuzu note in it, and this one does. And it's sour. Like, it's a sour citrus smell, like fruity citrus smell, which is so cool. This fragrance right here, I had a sample of this, and it's a solid one. Man, I mean, this lasted pretty long on my skin too, so I'm really excited to wear this in the spring. Look out, some of these fragrances you will for sure probably see in my top 10 spring list videos that I got coming up as we get even closer to spring. This is Yuzu Rose Patchouli from the house of Chatelain Luxe. This next fragrance that I got, actually, this one can work anytime I want it to, honestly. This is not just strictly for spring. This is a fragrance that I was really excited to pick up, and somebody got this for me. and I'm super pumped that I finally got this fragrance. This fragrance is really very well known in the fragrance community. It's very well known, but I finally got it now, and I'm happy I do, because this is nice. This comes down to eccentric molecules, and it's molecule 1. This fragrance right here, you hear other YouTubers talk about it. You may watch some people's top 10 most complimented fragrances, and for certain YouTubers, you'll see this is on there. This fragrance is a cool one, man. So interesting. It's only got the ISOE Super in here. I got the molecule one. I don't have the eccentrico one. This is the molecule one. So it's only ISOE Super. You can wear this on its own, or you can wear this as a primer to any of your other fragrances. And it's got cedar wood and sandalwood-like qualities from ISOE Super. It's good. Like I like this. This is good. This one right here, now that I have this, and because it's so versatile, like I can wear this on its own, or layer it with other fragrances. Any time of the year I can wear this. This is probably gonna become my most worn fragrance. I'm probably gonna be definitely going through bottles of this, even though I've got a growing collection. It's so cool. I'm just mesmerized by the scent of this. Like, just ISOE Super, I like it. Like, just by itself, to me, it's really good. I know there's other fragrances out there on the market that's based around ISOE Super, like this is. I might want to try it out, because this smells fantastic to me. I can see why this one right here gets people a lot of compliments, and it meshes with your own skin. I see some reviews on Fragrantica where this reminds people of like hamster, that smell like hamster cage, something like that. Which that's weird. I guess I can a little bit see where they're coming from. It reminds them of a hamster cage or whatever, or a hamster in a cage. I don't know. That's very interesting for someone to say that about this fragrance. But regardless, I like this a lot, and I'm gonna be wearing a lot of this, whether by itself or layer with other fragrances. And this is Essential Molecules Molecule 01. All of these fragrances right here that I've picked up recently, these 5 fragrances, I was wanting all of these pretty bad, and I'm pumped that I got this in my collection. The next one I want to show you, another one, to me it's gonna be, it's dope. This one's gonna be so nice in the springtime. This comes from another American perfumer brand. You know, I'm getting into these American perfumers because it's so different, so unique. Because I got the store where I like American Perfumer store is right where I live at, so I can just easily go there. Dave's the owner, great guy. I'm gonna leave the link to the website of American Perfumer in the pinned comment, because so many people in the fragrance community is more into that creative, artistic style fragrance. If you haven't checked out the American Perfumer site, I strongly encourage you to do so. This next fragrance I picked up, y'all know this brand. This is an American Perfumer brand. This one comes from House of Imaginary Authors, and this is their newest release. And this is Telegramma. I am so happy to have this in my collection now. This one, if you like the smell of lavender, if you like lavender-based fragrances, this is a must-have. You will see this fragrance featured multiple times in videos, by the way. And I'm gonna do my own review of this. I'm gonna do my own review of all these. Well, maybe not Molecule 1, but the other 4 I will. This one right here has got the notes on the back, which I love how Imaginary Authors does that. Got talc, lavender, absolute, black pepper, teak, amyris, vanilla powder, and fresh linens. This one to me is so easy to wear. Even though this to me is a creative, artistic style fragrance, I think even the masses will like this fragrance. I really do. Because this one right here is not super daring or super challenging like many of your other niche or indie fragrances. This to me, it's very easy to wear. You can wear it as a nice everyday scent. This would be a nice everyday scent. It's fresh. It's definitely got a nice amount of sweetness in there from vanilla, because vanilla's in here. It's getting like a nice balance. It's powdery, but to me it's not overly powdery though. That's the thing. Like, it's got a nice balance of different aspects, different nuances of this fragrance. But at its core, it's all about lavender, and it's good. This one's really good. Like, I'm gonna wear this a good amount in the spring, but I can wear this any time of year. I feel like this one is a solid fragrance. Another really good one. This one comes out from Imaginary Authors, and this is Telegramma. I'm actually going in order of the fragrances this time that I actually picked up in order. So the last fragrance I'm going to show you guys, I literally just got it today, like in the mail. I got it today. We'll get to that later on. The next fragrance I want to show you guys comes from another fragrance brand from the United States, another American perfumer. This fragrance right here, it shocked me how much I like this, because when I went to the store and Dave was telling me about what this brand is all about, I didn't think I was gonna like this fragrance. I really didn't. I wasn't expecting to, but I was pleasantly surprised. And this one is a really good fragrance. This comes from the house of Rogue Perfumery. Rogue Perfumery, and this is Mousse Illuminating. This one is this one's so good. I had a sample of this and I wore this to work one time. This got me surprisingly really good compliments. I got 3 that day, and the magnitude of those compliments was nuts. Like, it was like very positive react, like very strong compliments. This one right here is for a big one for guys that like oak moss based fragrances. It's based around oak moss. This fragrance right here, if a woman wants to rock it, I mean, she can, but to me this is very masculine. Very masculine. And when I do my dedicated review to this fragrance, I'm gonna let you guys know what Rogue Perfumery is all about and their fragrances. Manuel Cross is the perfumer. Look at this green colored juice, dude. Look at that, so nice. Green's my favorite color, so I love seeing green juice, green. Look at this green bottle, and it's green. This is a very green smelling fragrance. When I think of spring, I think green. So that's why I'm trying to pick up a lot of green smelling fragrances for the springtime. Even though this is an older toilette concentration, ooh, this one packs a punch. This one packs a punch. It projects and it lasts long. This one lasts 10 hours on my skin at least in my testings. There's more going on in here besides oak moss. You got a lot more other notes in here, but I know oak moss is the dominant note. This is more of a throwback style scent. So for example, in my last episode of my first episode I did with my recent fragrance pickups, I showed Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. It's like a throwback masculine style fragrance. This one's also a throwback masculine style fragrance. I mean, so if you like more of your old school type of fragrance, old school masculine, but maybe you want it like with a modern twist, this is another one right here that I would definitely check out. This comes from the house of Rogue Perfumery. This is Mousse Illuminating. Heavy hitter. Gonna be great for the springtime. A nice oak moss based fragrance. And the last one, just got this today. The first time I ever smelled this fragrance was last year, I believe. It was last May. I went on a trip to Chicago and I went to the Saks. I smelled this fragrance and I was blown away. It was the only time I ever smelled it too. It was the first and only time. So I remembered that scent profile in my head, and now that spring's getting close, I wanted to pick this fragrance up, and I finally got it. This one comes from the house of Amouage, and this is Beach Hut Man. This one, guys, is another green smelling fragrance. It's another masculine green fragrance. Mint, ivy, oak moss again, and you got vetiver in here. It's very solid. I am planning on hopefully trying to get Amouage Reflection Man as well before the spring starts, but that's another day. Talking about Beach Hut Man. What's I'm gonna say? When you hear the name Beach Hut Man, you probably think of something that's like coconut, suntan lotion type, your typical type of beach scent, like Creed's Virgin Island Water, for example. You know, that's another beachy type smell. This to me is beachy, but it's different beachy. It's like no coconuts, no coconuts, no lime, none of that. It's like, I'm still struggling how to describe this scent. It's like I'm trying to describe this. Like, I can't describe it in that way yet. I'll get to that in the review. I'll have it by the end. But this is very green. when you first spray this fragrance on, it's a nice mint. I'm getting more obsessed with mint-based fragrances lately. I'm loving the smell of mint, and you get a big dose of it in the opening of this, but that even after the mint fades away, you still get that nice green smell from ivy and oak moss in here, and also the vetiver is very pronounced. And at the base of this, you got a nice, like, almost like dry, resinous type of smell from myrrh in here, because there is myrrh in here. But it's not like your opopanax or sweet myrrh. This is more of a dry myrrh. There's a dry woodiness in this one. It's not a sweet, like, there's no much sweetness in here. It's a very dry woodiness. It's green and fresh, but dry and woody. That's the best way to describe this. It's been, I've seen on Fragrantica, I know, Toxic Fragrantica. A lot of people in the comment section say that this one's really good for compliments. So I'm very interested in trying this out and seeing if this really is that good in compliment factor. This one comes right here, comes from the house of Amouage, a fragrance, and it's Beach Hut Man. A fragrance I'm so happy to have now. You're gonna be seeing this in my top spring list for sure. So yes, these are my 5 most recent pickups, guys. Episode 2 now. Chef Salon Luxe Yuzu Rose Patchouli, Eccentric Molecules Molecule 1, Imaginary Authors Telegramma, Mousse Illuminating by the House of Rogue Perfumery, and Amouage Beach Hut Man. Let me know in the comment section below. What are some of you guys' most recent pickups? Let me know in the comment section below, because you know I love to talk to you guys in the comments. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Today's video, my most recent fragrance pickups. If you're part of that close to 70% that's not subscribed to my channel, like I said, I highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel. It's got a lot of great content planned for you guys. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. Hope you have a nice day, nice evening. Till next time.